everyone, and welcome back to another video. I am so excited to be sharing this video with you all today. I'm going to be creating this very easy yet glamorous Cruella de Vil look that you can use for a Halloween party or any other Halloween related event. So keep on watching if you want to learn how to create this. First, I'm going to begin by moisturizing my face with the Mercier Timewise moisturizer. As you can see, I'm taking the glue stick and just gluing my eyebrows down. This will just help them really stay in place for when it's time to create the new eyebrow shape. After that, I'm going to be taking my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and I'm going to be putting that over each of my eyebrows just to kind of hide them and make them like disappear more. And then I'm going to be using a beauty sponge. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just taking like an angled brush. It could be like a brow brush that you have, and I'm just dipping it into a black eyeliner, and that's what I'm going to be using to draw on the Cruella de Vil eyebrows. And remember, the more arched, the better they are going to look. So don't be afraid to start them like really close to like the top of where your nose starts. That's kind of how she has them. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm going to go ahead and fill them in until they look pretty much like an upside down Nike sign. It's okay, don't worry if you mess up with the eyebrows because we're easily gonna clean them up and conceal them. I'm gonna be using my MAC's Studio Fix foundation to just like clean up the area and make them more defined. And whether you're using concealer or foundation to conceal your eyebrows, make sure you're really pressing it in because you do not want like lines or marks. You want it to look really blended, and I'm using the Morphe M164 to press mine in. Next, I'm going to be taking my Morphe M335 brush, and I'm going to be using the color Coconut Cream from the TooFaced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette to set the concealer or the foundation that I use for my eyelid, just to make sure it doesn't move around. From the Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm going to be taking the color Creamsicle, and I'm going to be applying that as my transition color with the Morphe M441, and make sure you really blend that into your crease. To darken up this look a little bit more like Cruella de Vil likes it, I'm going to be using the color Chip from the Jaclyn Hill palette. This is a beautiful chocolate brown color, and it really adds depth to the eyeshadow. You guys, this palette is literally my go-to. I don't think I've stopped using it since I got it. So if you haven't tried it, I definitely recommend you guys get the Jaclyn Hill palette. Oh my god, I'm so messy. Alright, so now it's time to cut the crease. Don't find this intimidating. I know it can be hard at first, but I'm going to show you guys an easy trick. So like I did right there, all you have to do is put concealer or foundation, whatever you're using, on your eyelid, and then all you have to do is look up, and whenever you look back down, you can like look in the mirror and you're gonna see where it left that mark, and that's gonna be your guide for the cut crease. Just follow that line and it will look really good. And I'm just going in with that beauty sponge. I'm using the Real Techniques one, and all that's gonna do, like, I'm gonna press it into my eyelid, and it's just gonna take away the excess like foundation or concealer that I was using to cut the crease. Set it with the powder and you're ready for the next step. So hopefully you all are still watching and have made it this far into the video. But anyways, I'm gonna be using another color from the Jaclyn Hill palette. which is that really pretty like teal color. It's called Pool Party. It's probably like my favorite shimmer in the palette. I'm going to be using that all over my lid, and then I'm going to be extending it outward to where like to create the tail of the cut crease. And it's okay if you get it like everywhere. It really doesn't matter because we're going to be wiping it off. Alright, so now I'm going to get started on the other eye. I'm going to be using the same colors. I'm just going to be going a little faster to save some time. I realized I did forget to say what brush I used to apply like the darker brown, the chocolate chip color from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and it was the Morphe M433. It's a really great blending brush. I got it probably like about a year ago, and it still works really amazing. The MAC Prep+Prime, just a couple sprays will go a long way. So for the foundation, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty ProFilt'r foundation in 260. At first, I was kind of iffy about using this foundation because it claims to be matte and my skin is like very dry right now. But as long as you hydrate your face, moisturize it, all that good stuff beforehand, you're going to be perfectly fine. It really has like great coverage. Now I'm going to be setting my whole face with the Laura Mercier powder. It's so amazing. I love it because it doesn't settle into like your fine lines, your laugh lines. And I'm going to be using a sponge to press it in. Remember, don't ever like drag the powder across because it will like mess up your foundation. So always remember to pat it in. Next, for the contour, we're going to be using the Shade and Light palette from Kat Von D. As we all know, Cruella de Vil has a very like sharp contoured face. So to get that effect, I'm going to be using the first shade to bronze up the face with the Morphe M43 brush. It's like a fan brush. I love it. It really bronzes up the face really good. And then to intensify it, I'm going to be using the third shade, which is like the dark brown shade, to really carve where I want the contour. I'm going to be doing like the cheeks and then like by my mouth, like the sides of my mouth. And then to the smaller brush I'm using is the Morphe R31. To sharpen up the contour, a little trick you can do is just put like translucent powder on a sponge, on a brush, whatever works better for you. And then you're going to go right under that contour to sharpen it up and define it even more. For my favorite part, which is the highlight, I'm going to be going in with the Laura Geller. It's this really pretty like golden color. It's called Gilded Honey. And then I'm going to be using the Morphe M438 brush. I'm going to be applying this to the bridge of my nose, the tip of the nose, the high points of the cheeks. Anywhere where light would like bounce off your face, that's where you want to put this highlighter. Using an angled blush brush, I'm going to be using the Milani Luminoso blush. It's this really pretty pink. Next is the best eyeliner in the world that I have ever tried. Is the Balm Cosmetics. It's this black matte eyeliner. If you have been searching for an eyeliner that's not going to leave it shiny or nothing like that, it's a matte finish, then I definitely recommend you try this one out. I'm going to take that same highlighter from earlier and I'm going to just pop that into my inner corner to brighten it up some more. And then I'm going to go in with the chip, that dark color from the Jaclyn Hill palette, just to even out and balance out the eyeshadows at the bottom. Also, I want to give a huge shout out to my brother for always helping me make my videos. And this video would not have been possible without JCL Perez. And what are you doing? What are you doing? So y'all should definitely give a thumbs up if you want like a video of me doing my brother's makeup or my brother doing my makeup. For Cruella's lips, she loves to always wear this really pretty red color. So I'm going to be using the color Creep from Colourpop. It's a matte finish, so it's going to look really pretty with this like shimmery eyeshadow cut crease. To end this look off, unfortunately I could not find any eyelashes. So I just decided to put on some mascara. And doing this look, of course you can throw on some eyelashes, some dramatic ones, but that's it for this look. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, like, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! This is Cruella DeVille and you are watching Disney Channel. I don't even know how to do it.